Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Simon. I'm the movie guy, and today I want to talk about the Masters of the Universe reboot that's coming out 2026, 2027. It's finally happening. Before we get into this, if you're not following my channel, please do so. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all my future content. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So before we get into all the news that's come out recently, I just want to give you my kind of history with Masters of the Universe. I absolutely adore Masters of the Universe. I am a huge Masters of the Universe geek. I really am. I have the power sword on my arm. I am a huge fan of this movie. Come at me, because I know a lot of people hate this movie. But for me, I know it's terrible, but for me, it's kind of special. I absolutely adore this movie. Frank Langella was absolutely perfect as Skeletor for the time it was made and the budget. My God, don't talk about the budget for this movie. But the Skeletor actually looked fantastic. And then it also starred Dolph Lundgren as He-Man, not Prince Adam, because that part of the story was scrapped due to budget restraints. Again, due to budget restraints, this movie was pretty much 90% set on Earth, which really annoyed everybody, including me. But I still love the movie, whatever. And this steelbook is awesome because it opens up like that. It is wicked. I also have a lot of graphic novels. So I have He-Man, Masters of the Universe in the Multiverse. I have He-Man versus Thundercats, which if you haven't read this book, it's incredible. Injustice, Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe Revelation. It was like a tie-in graphic novel that came out before the series was released. And I have Masters of the Universe. This is the collection of all the comics that used to come with the figures back in the 80s. Yes, I'm that old. I also remember when I was a kid, I was sitting down watching TV, and at that time period, they used to announce birthdays on TV, and they used to give you clues to where your parents have hidden presents in the house. And I was watching it, and my name was mentioned, and they said, go upstairs under the bed and have a look. I went upstairs, had a look, and underneath there was Spider. Now, for people who don't know what Spider is, basically it's a skeletal vehicle which is shaped into a spider. It had a black body, and it had these really thick red legs and antennas at the front, and you could press a button underneath and it would walk. It was awesome. So yeah, I'm a huge Masters of the Universe nerd. Now that you know that, let's get into the proper video. So Masters of the Universe is finally being rebooted. After all the years this movie has been in production hell, the story has been scrapped so many times. Actors have gone and come and gone again. It's just been an insane process. But now it's finally coming together. Whether or not this is either going to see the light of day remains to be seen, but we are moving forward in a positive way. So, this movie will be directed by Travis Knight. If you don't know Travis Knight, he did the Godzilla movies, Monster Universe movies, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Might have to check on that. And it's written by Chris Butler. And it's going to star, forgive me if I get these names wrong, Nicholas Nicholas Galatizine. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but I've seen pictures of him around, and I think he would make an incredible Prince Adam. Whether or not he will be He-Man as well remains to be seen. But I'm really excited for that casting choice. Alison Brie has been cast as Teela, I believe. Be cast as Evelyn, which is, again, I think was an amazing choice for this actual reboot. And then you got Camila Mendes as Teela. So you've got a really, really good, strong cast. Yes, they are all unknowns, but I believe that's the way to go with this reboot. You cast unknown people and you have no expectations. But to me, at the moment, it is shaping up to be a really interesting and strong cast. And I was getting really excited about this reboot. I really, really was. I was absolutely getting like, it's happening. It's happening. It's finally happening. We are finally getting a Masters of the Universe reboot. And then a couple of days ago, they and then and then and then they go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like Jared Leto is going to be Skeletor. What the fuck? Now, I have got nothing against Jared Leto. I have got nothing against the guy. I know he has his fans, but this guy cannot carry a franchise. Morbius was awful. His version of Joker in Suicide Squad was laughable, but I don't think that was entirely Jared Leto's fault, because there was a lot apparently cut from that movie, and it was all pretty much Joker and Harley scenes. So given a proper shot at Joker, I believe he could have done better. But what we got in Suicide Squad was just awful. He's attached to the new Tron movie that's coming out, Tron Ares, which I don't understand why they're doing it. In my opinion, Tron absolutely peaked with Tron Legacy. And then they had that incredible animated series come out, and they should have just left it at that, because Tron Legacy was incredible. It was way ahead of its time. Daft Punk had an incredible soundtrack. It looked beautiful, and it was just an amazing immersive experience. So I don't understand why they're going back to Tron. Like I said, we had the one in 1982, the year I was born, which hasn't aged well, but it's still an enjoyable watch. And then you had Tron Legacy come out, and everybody panned it. But I don't understand why, because it's such an incredible feat of technology. It looks amazing. Like I said, the soundtrack was incredible. The acting all around was brilliant. And it was just an all-round feel-good film. Then, of course, you had the animated series, which was incredible, which was released on Disney Plus, which was then cancelled. I don't know why, but it was cancelled. And now you've got Tron Ares come out with Jared Leto. And I'm not excited for it at all, because Jared Leto's in it. Now, as for him being Skeletor, I just don't think it's going to work. I really don't. I can't imagine Jared Leto. I know he's like a really kind of method actor, and he really gets into his roles, but I can't see him as Skeletor. I can't. I can't imagine him, him delivering those and important dialogue scenes with him and He-Man. And I really don't want to hear him try and do a Skeletor voice. But I don't know. It's just rumor at the moment. Nothing's been confirmed. The studio hasn't come out and confirmed that Jared Leto is going to be Skeletor. It's just a rumor at the moment. But that's just my opinion on that casting potential decision. I think it's a really bad choice for Skeletor. I'm sure there are umpteen actors out there who would do a much better job than Skeletor, with Jared Leto as Skeletor. But all in all, I am very excited for this reboot. Like I said, I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan. I've been waiting for this movie to come out for decades now, and it's been cancelled, it's been scrapped. It was going to come out on Netflix. Then Netflix were like, no, we're not doing it. But now it's finally getting momentum. We got a director, you've got cast, and potentially we've got Skeletor. But I really hope that this is kind of just rumors, and they're still looking for that actor to play Skeletor. But I'm excited for the movie. I really am. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Are you excited for this movie? Are you like me, a massive Masters of the Universe fan? Or do you believe that this movie is just come out too late and the hype for this movie just isn't there? Let me know in the comments, and we'll have a conversation. Like I said before, if you're not following me, guys, please do so. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all my future content, and like this video if you do. Really helps me get recognized on YouTube and helps with the YouTube algorithm. And oh my god, I just thought of something. Can you imagine when these trailers came out and the comments you were going to have if Jared Leto is playing Skeletor? It's going to be, it's Skeleton time, or it's Skeletor time, or by the power of Morbius. It's just going to be insane. So on that kind of aspect, I kind of hope he does take it, just for the pure entertainment purposes. But I really hope that this is just rumor, and I really hope they are still looking for the actor for Skeletor. Yeah, I will keep you up to date with all other casting news and production news from this upcoming movie. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.